Hey guys, I got a new microphone. It's pretty dog, but it won't stop fucking making the Windows update. Alright, hey guys. Today we're going to be talking about the unfortunate demise of Chuck E. Cheese in recent times. Now, there have been a lot of suffering businesses to COVID 19. I think Chuck E. Cheese arguably has it the worst. The other day, I walked into a Chuck E. Cheese to pick up a pizza because Chuck E. Cheese pizza is honestly a gift from God, something to behold, a national treasure, if you will. Now, the inside of the Chuck E. Cheese is despair. It is depressing. It is sad. It is anything but a normal Chuck E. Cheese. Half the lights were turned off in the room. There were no customers. Normally, you would see a Chuck E. Cheese full of children. Not a single one was in the store. All the chairs were stacked. It felt like the place was deserted. Now, Chuck E. Cheese is a staple for what American arcades are. I mean, if you've ever been to a Chuck E. Cheese, it's about the most stereotypical pizzeria arcade place on the planet. They've got the animatronics, they've got the pizza, they've got the games, they've got the tickets, they've got the shitty prizes, everything. They've got everything. Chuck E. Cheese is about the closest you'll ever get to Five Nights at Freddy's in real life. But that's part of what makes it so good. All the children running around, it's just full of kids. The whole place is just a breeding ground for pedophilia, if anything. Now we're gonna look at some news about Chuck E. Cheese because alright, so here's one of them. Recently, Chuck E. Cheese was trying to get their pizza out there, and so what they were doing is they went on Grubhub and they posed as a fake pizza company. I don't know what the name of the pizza company was exactly, but that's what they were doing. And some people were ordering pizzas, and then Chuck E. Cheese would show up at their door. And I mean, Chuck E. Cheese is great. If that ever happened to me, I'd be like, well, this is a blessing in disguise. But some people did not think so. Some people thought they were being scammed, like they were being lied to, because they didn't order Chuck E. Cheese pizza; they ordered something else. Personally, if I ordered toppers and Chuck E. Cheese showed up at my door, I'd be like, "Shit, I'm okay with this." Chuck E. Cheese restaurant is now at Benton County Voting Center, so you can go to vote in a Chuck E. Cheese in Benton County. Now, obviously, due to the pandemic, there are businesses closing left and right. There's been quite a few of them, Chuck E. Cheese's, since Chuck E. Cheese thrives on people being close to each other, kind of just being all over their restaurant. That's something that you're not allowed to have during a pandemic, thus directly translating to there being absolutely no business for Chuck E. Cheese, like at all, except for their pizza, of course. Now, at the moment, since Chuck E. Cheese has filed for bankruptcy, right here it says that they have $1.91 billion in liabilities on its balance sheet. That was as of 2019, before the virus, actually. So if things were bad then, they're worse now. It says right here the company plans to continue operating normally as it undergoes the bankruptcy process. So so they're still open. I mean, go grab a Chuck E. Cheese pizza while you can before it's too late. You might never taste it again. That's about all I could find on Chuck E. Cheese. There's just like hundreds and hundreds of articles stating that Chuck E. Cheese is filed for bankruptcy, which is just the worst part. It's honestly it's sad to see Chuck E. Cheese go. They rest in peace, and I think they will. Now, what am I saying for the future of Chuck E. Cheese? I'm saying it doesn't look good. I'm not saying that it's the end just yet. It's unfortunate what has happened to Chuck E. Cheese, but I hope to God they can recover. If there is a God, then I'm praying to him that Chuck E. Cheese remains open through these trying times. I don't care about any other business. If it was the end of the world, I would go to Chuck E. Cheese before I went anywhere else.